sports. It's in the game. Well, they don't call them the faithful for nothing, Brock. Fans numbering 70,000 strong have made the trek to Santa Clara, and they're ready to cheer on their 49ers here at Levi's Stadium. Couple of teams here who began the year with wins. Let's see who can make it 2-0 as off we go in week 2. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. We stop him right as he gets up past the 15. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
You know you love some of my buzzwords, kid. I know you do. And this one was about willpower. He got the rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back for a heck of a run and a great try at that 1st down.
Back to the well again. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, kid, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
1st down, and they go right back to him. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Brought down by Fred Warner. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. This time it's a passing play. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Kate, that's a really nice play in coverage. That linebacker looking like a quarterback on that play. Perhaps those cover guys could take some notes on how to stay in position and, most importantly, swat that pass away.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Offense off to a good start, Brock. Here's a 1st and 10 inside of enemy territory. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll advance this down to the 38-yard line. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Call it a gain of 2, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 1. Throwing now, off play action. That one complete to Njoku. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Another carry for him. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Back-to-back carries here, and he's brought down for a loss.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. Need a conversion. They're throwing for it. And it falls incomplete. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. So through 1, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They start out with a 2nd and 3. Hand off to the back. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Throwing off the play fake here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And they'll down this one a little shy of the 40. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Pretty even match in this 1st half. You just kind of wait. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Another try following the sack. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the 49ers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. 2nd and long. They didn't have to pass, Brock, but you kind of knew that was what was coming, and they had the right coverage out there to pick it off.
Yeah, you really have 2 choices here, Kate, offensively, right? You could play conservative, try to get to a manageable 3rd down, or you go step on the gas with aggressiveness, and I love aggressiveness. The problem? Well, this defense saw it coming, and even more so, they took it away. They went up and attacked it and got the ball for themselves.
Here on 1st down. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. Second down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. One alligator, two alligator, three alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Tremaine Edmonds has it. And the Cowboys have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for him.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Here's the handoff. Escapes a defender. And this is a nice gain that stopped at the 47. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They give it to him again. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. He gets 6 on that play. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Pass play on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Cowboys first down. So it's the 2-minute warning here from the home of the faithful. The Cowboys. Hoping to put our first points on the board. Completed over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Dropping back to throw. Short pass brought in. Stiff arm success. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again following the sack. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. Clean breakup on that throw. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to get them on the scoreboard. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Connection made to Isaac Garindo. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Here's a throw. Finds him over the middle. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a 49er first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hauled in by Garindo. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
They'll throw it again. He finds Chigakonkwo for the grab. And he's out of bounds, a little short of the 10.
I love throwing a first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Moody knocks it through. And it'll knock this game up late in the second quarter.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding the spread for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. So hopefully he's able to find the landing zone next time. His first kickoff gives him some great field position here. One last play before the break. Back to throw it. Escapes the pocket. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Jalen Johnson with the pick. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Who knows when the deciding moment will come? We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. Return starts from the 16. He stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Hits his running back. Now he's past the 25. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take the lead right away in half number 2. Jake Moody on for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7. Out to kick it away, here's Moody. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Couldn't connect on 1st, it's 2nd down. Setting up a throw. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. We send a man in motion. To the air, 3rd and long. It's taken in by Lamb. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. From the gun, here's a handoff. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Brought down by Fred Warner. Here's 2nd and 7. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Well, here's what I know, Kate. And sadly, from personal experience, after this one's over, QB, he's going to be the first one in the cold tip because he has been feeling the heat and paying the price all game long. At some point, you've got to find a way to protect the passer or he's not going to endure this season.
It is Cup, left side. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
That's cut beyond the marker. And he will get the first as they touch him down. Working quickly here. Throwing now on 1st down. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Working inside the red zone. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And in for the Dallas touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys tie things 10-10. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Returning from the 18-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Back now, pressure on its way. Finds his man, it's Ricky Pearsall. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down. Now to the running back. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Throwing off the play fake here. Chased out to his right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Now looking to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage. And that really did help force the incompletion.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. 42 yards on that punt. And the Cowboys will get set to go on offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas. New set of downs for him from the 46. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. Well, we didn't see either side separate through 3. It's all tied at 10 to begin the 4th. New set of downs for him from the 46. Handoff now from the gun. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Changing things up, they're going to throw now. Finds his man over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down. Pass play coming here. Cut out left. And they bring him down around the 34.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down, well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first. He'll look to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along your routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. He's back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gain 18 on the previous play.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll try and punch it in. Is in. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a 4th quarter lead. McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. The return starts at the 18. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. First and 10 now from the 30. Throwing now from the gun. Catch is made down the right sideline. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Now a give left side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Running this one left. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. To throw. Has it at the 7. He has the San Francisco touchdown. On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And he elects not to bring this one out, so no run back, and we'll pick things up from the 30-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Got Lamb, and it's complete. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Setting up to pass. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they're going to do it, Brock. They break the tie in the final minute. It's a touchdown. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard-fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal, but you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
Returning in from the 16. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. He's on the move. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely.
That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Deron Bland has it. And the Cowboys make the play that should win them this game.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he fought the good fight there just to make it back to the line. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Plowing up the middle. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And he will score. And with almost no time left, that should clinch the win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
The Cowboys offense remains on the field. They're going to line up and go for 2 here. He's throwing for it. Put the body on the line for his team.
That's about trust. Trusting your QB is going to make the right decision on these crucial scoring plays. He found his read, and he made the connection for 2.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Return coming from the 14. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The 49ers find themselves in a great spot to start this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And that's incomplete. There's 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it's going to be second down.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Second and 10 now. And there's our last-in image of this game. It's intercepted. Tremaine Edmonds has it. And the Cowboys make one of their best plays at the end, coming up with the interception on our final snap of the game. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And they can be proud of their exploits on the road and overall so far this season as they improve to 2-0. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. The Cowboys are winners, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.